Hey YouTube, how's it going? Mark here with another fragrance review. This time let's take a look at the house of Calvin Klein. And this is one of their newest releases for men, which is called CK Free. Now today, the gloves are off. I am throwing punches to Calvin Klein like no other. This fragrance is what's wrong with the fragrance game today. Calvin Klein, you're part of the problem now. Yes, in the 90s, you guys used to be hot. Anything you'd release would probably be a top seller, starting with CK1. Yes, you guys were good. You know, even if you released junk, it would still sell. Now it's the year 2000s. You got to step your game up, and you're not. You know, you're really stepping your game back, actually. So Calvin Klein, this is a fragrance that I call a top-heavy fragrance. What do I mean by top-heavy fragrance? Is this brand, Calvin Klein, put all their money in the top note. So unsuspecting consumers go to Macy's, go something. They're like, okay, let's try out a fragrance. They smell this one. The top note's absolutely gorgeous. Nice fruity smell. You know, they spray it on a piece of paper on your hand. You like it, you buy it. Done deal. Thing is, this fragrance has no projection, no longevity. Where's the middle notes and the base notes? Because really, this is just a nice fruity start, and then it goes to woods, soft woods, and then it's done. So I'm not getting much from this fragrance. This is a top-heavy fragrance. This is just a fragrance so they can make money off the consumer. Now, I'm not trying to bash your favorite fragrance. This is not the reason why I do reviews. If you own this, you love this, that's great. This is just my opinion, and this is why I do fragrance reviews for you guys out there, for the ones that are looking to purchase CK Free, or they're thinking about it, and they're going to do their research, and they're going to stumble upon this, and they'll be like, hey, you know, the notes were really interesting. You know, there's coffee in here. I really want to try it. Well, I'm going to let you guys know what I think about it and perhaps save you some money. So this thing right here, Calvin Klein, step your game up. Just by the way, step your game up, please. Let's take a look at the presentation, the bottle and the box. Now the bottle itself, very classic, modern look to it. There's not much to it. It says CK Free for men, Calvin Klein. Little plastic top. Sprayer works actually pretty good. And then we got a code at the bottom. Now the box itself, again, a nice plain Calvin Klein box. I really think they're... usually their boxes are pretty plain. It doesn't really matter. So CK Free comes in two bottle sizes, the 1.7, the 3.4. This is the little guy right here, 1.7. I saved myself a little bit of money. Yay! Pricing, $35 to $60 American. Please shop around. If you're paying $50 to $60 for this fragrance, really, it's not a good thing. Definitely shop around and see if you can get a better deal on this guy. This one hit the shelves in 2009, so it's a fairly new fragrance on the market. Has it won any awards with me? No, not as of yet. Group Woody Aromatic, and I really want to judge aromatic because it's definitely not aromatic at all. Parfumier is from the fragrance house Givaudan, which is a fragrance company that does hire parfumiers. Apparently they were too embarrassed to release the names of the parfumiers, so they just put their name of their house. Now, recommended age, I really think CK Free is for everyone. It's very much easy to use, it's pleasant, there's not much going on, it's not going to offend, it doesn't project or stay on your skin for that long, so definitely, basically, you know, 12-year-old could wear this right up to 90-year-old grandpa can wear this if he wants to. How many sprays and where I go? 1 on the chest, 2 on the neck, 1 on each side, 1 on each arm. You're looking at 5 sprays with CK Free. You can go 6 or 7 if you want. You can go liberal as hell with this guy. It ain't gonna budge. Now, top notes. Let's take a look at the interesting notes in this fragrance. I'm telling you, it's not telling the whole story here. We got a top note of star anise, jackfruit, juniper berries, and absinthe. Definitely interesting. I'm interested. Let's get to the mid. Suede, tobacco leaves, coffee, and South African boujou. Now, damn. Those mid notes. We got coffee, tobacco leaf, suede. Forget about it. In the base, we got patchouli, oak wood, cedarwood, and ironwood. Holy shit. There's a lot of woods in there. It's going to be dark. It's going to be interesting. Let's purchase CK Free. Just with the note breakdown, that would be a blind buy for me right away. Now, again, a confusion with the note breakdown and the name and the actual scent of this fragrance. I hate. Absolutely. I just want to choke the person that does the notes for Calvin Klein, for CK Free. I just absolutely hate when I look at the note breakdown. And this is from the actual Calvin Klein website. And the scent First of all, the name CK Free, that reminds me, the juice inside, you know, it's a clear color. I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be a light, airy fragrance. Now, I take a look at the notes. Okay, this is actually going to be, you know, it might be fruity at the start, but it's going to darken, definitely going to be darkening at the end of it. So I'm really thinking of a dark scent, you know, coffee, tobacco leaf, suede. There's patching here, oak wood, cedar wood. But it's a fresh scent. And it's definitely not giving me any of those. It's clean, it's fresh, it's an office-like scent, it's a casual scent, pleasing. I really hate where CK is going with their scents with this brand. I miss the days, you know, the 90s where Calvin Klein had some decent launches. Yeah, they had some that fizzled, but definitely they had some strong fragrances in the 90s, and I think that's where Calvin Klein had a stronghold in the fragrance game in the men's section. But in the 2000s, they're losing their grip, and they're losing it fast. This will remind you of many fresh fragrances that you smelled before. You can just, top of your head, you can think of the cheapies like Adidas, you know, Adidas colognes and whatever, all that stuff. You can think about Ed Hardy's, the Sean Johns, you know, the I Am Kings and that. This thing is going to remind you of everything. From top to bottom is just a freshie. Let's waste a spray. I'll tell you guys what I think of it as far as smell goes. The top note is pleasing, but it's top heavy, right? Alright, right off the bat, this one, I don't know what it is with this one, but it has like a cologne aquatic, you know, very much a, yeah, like a, you know when you get like a cheap fragrance like Adidas or something like that, it gives you like that cologne aquatic feel, like really synthetic like. This is what it gets you like right off the bat. It's really annoying. I really don't like that part. Yeah, it leaves after a minute or two, but it's annoying. Okay, after it softens up to the juniper berry, and this is very nice. The jackfruit's in there, so it's very fruity. There's a little bit of anise to give it a little bit of kick, and it almost has a watery vegetable scent. Think like celery. Yeah, celery. It really feels like watery like that, you know, like a veggie that doesn't really have much smell to it. It's just watery. Yeah, celery. Very fresh. It's very aquatic, and there's some fruit in here. Well made by CK Free. Really nice top note. It does remind me of those fruity starts like Lacoste Red and Love and Luck and stuff like that. It's got that fruity top note. Very invigorating. A lot of teens are going to purchase this just right off this top note, and that's what I'm talking about, top heavy. This is going to be a top seller. Just because of that top note, people won't know what they're getting. Now in the mid, after this dries down for about an hour, you get some woods. The cedar and the oak wood are prominent. I definitely did smell those. There's some of the freshness that remains, but this thing is dying down and dying down quick. But I do ask you, hey, where's the tobacco? Where's my suede? Where the hell is my coffee? You know, you guys know I love my coffee, and you're going to put that coffee note in there. You better give it to me. This is a tease. Horrible. The mid, yeah, the woods with the fruit kind of, you know, slowing down a little bit. Okay, it gives me a little bit, not too much though, and that's your bulk of the fragrance, so it's not really that interesting. In the base, all I got was some powdery softness with a faint wood and a little bit of spice. Nothing really interesting here. Top note's nice though. I think sadly CK is a thing of the past now. I really think they got their 90s and they got their sales. They're just releasing nothing much at the moment to get me really excited about the brand again. These guys used to be heavy hitters in the 90s. Right now they're at the bottom of the barrel right now. They're really not getting me excited about their fragrances anymore. It's pleasant. It smells okay. It is wearable. But that's the problem. A lot of people will pick this up because of this top note. You're not going to stand out. The scent was not made to last or project on your skin. It smells generic and it smells okay. But any scent head that sees this note breakdown will get excited and then smell this and get disappointed right away, just like I did. So yeah, this is just going to sell to really consumers that don't do their research. They're just going to go out to Macy's and whatever, smell a couple fragrances, they smell this, and they're like, oh, this pleasant top note, I'll purchase this. And then projection, nothing. Longevity, nothing. It's not giving me anything after that pleasant top note. Yeah, it's nice for half an hour to an hour, but what's going on after that? Nothing. It's free of smell. So yeah, that's the gist of it. This is one of those scents that has that pleasant top note to get the sale. That's all it is. No interesting mid, no longevity, no projection. That's the story of CK Free. Why would you hate this fragrance? It's weak, poor longevity, no character, synthetic, boring. Want me to keep going? One word to describe this fragrance: clean. I guess it's clean. Bottles. Bottles. Just think of any freshy scent that you know, starting with Adidas. They can go to a Playboy cologne, Aqua di Gio, Ed Hardy's Love and Lock. These type of fragrances smell like this. The top note. Yeah, it's a nice fruity, invigorating top note, but where's the backbone? And that's where, I compare those fragrances that get a little better score than this thing. Definitely. Best time to wear this fragrance: office use. I really think that this is non-offensive, easy to wear. You can wear it in the office all year round. It's casual use. Best time to wear it. That would be it. Compliment factor: meow, zip. Yeah, I didn't go fishing for compliments with this one. I kind of was a little lazy and I didn't fish for compliments. I did try it out with Steph last night. I'm like, smell this. She's like, ugh. I'm like, wait, give it a second, because I just sprayed it and it smelled like alcohol, and it's your usual cologne aquatic like. And then she's like, it's decent. But then she couldn't smell it on me after like an hour. I was like, smell my arm? Nothing. Okay, thank you. So compliment factor, I didn't give it a chance. I'm sorry. I just, I used quite a bit of juice, so I did give it a chance. I wore it quite a bit. My 2 cents, not the best release from Calvin Klein, obviously. I don't like it. I wouldn't be purchasing this at all. If I had, a smaller budget, I wouldn't even be looking at this. I'd try it out, I'd give it its chance, and then I know what I'd be getting. I'd be very, very upset if I purchased this thinking that I wanted coffee, tobacco leaf suede, patchouli. Come on, give me something. That's my 2 cents. They gave me nothing. It's free. Buy, try, pass. This is an absolute pass from the Calvin Klein house. Maybe the worst in the house. Definitely not one of my favorites from this Calvin Klein house. So let's get to the rating system and see how CK Free does against the rest. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Alright guys, let's rate CK Free projection. I'm going to give this one 1 bottles. Almost none, I'm telling you right now. 10 to 15 minutes, this thing is on my skin and it's trying to crawl away. Longevity, 3 bottles out of 10. Not the greatest. On a good day, 2 to 5 hours. On a bad day, 1 hour to 3 hours. Versatility, I'm going to give this one 5 bottles out of 10. It's a daily wear, office, pleasant scent. Overall smell, I'm going to give this one a 5. It's average at best. Yes, the top note's very nice, but that's all it's given me. Seasons, I'd really wear this in the spring and the summer. Daily wear, no problem there. CK, you gotta try again. Try a little harder this time. Nice no breakdown. I'd like that frag, but where is it? And there's nothing spectacular here, guys. If you pass on it, you're not missing much. Overall, I'm gonna give this one 4 bottles out of 10. I think this is a huge waste of